Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. We have a huge event that's going to kick off the top of next year that only the PBC can do. My name is JR of CBS Sports Radio and WFA in New York City, and this big event is going to launch things for 2023 in a fight game in a big way. So thank you to everybody tuning in. Thank you to everybody here right now in D.C. Because on Saturday, January 7th, one of the biggest superstars in boxing is going to fight right here in the nation's capital. He's from right up the road in Baltimore, Maryland. He's a big, big deal. 27-0, 25 knockouts. His name is Gervonta Tank Davis. Big deal. He's going to take on someone who is not any type of tune-up. He's a dangerous man all by himself, Hector Luis Garcia. He's going to be taking on Tank. That is Saturday on Showtime pay-per-view, 9 p.m. If you're here in the area, if you can make it to the nation's capital, you can go ahead and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com as well as Capital One Arena, CapitalOneArena.com. Capital One Arena, obviously home to the Washington Wizards as well as the Washington Capitals. It's not the only big event that we have. Earlier this morning, maybe a few hours ago, you saw that we have announced a huge undercard with the gentlemen that are right here with me, Rashidi Ellis. How you doing, brother? All right. He's going to take on someone looking to get back in the ring. It's been a while. Moving up, Demetrius, Boo-Boo Andre. How you doing, man? Good. Absolutely. Jerron, big time. Coming out of Philadelphia, right up the road. The next big Philly, right? That would be you. You got a fight coming up as well. We see Kareem Shukazan coming up. Big time. As we continue to move on, Rashidi, you're going to take on Romain Villa. Andrade, you're going to take on Nicholson. We told you about Shukazan. I encourage you all to get your tickets, Ticketmaster.com, Capital One Arena. This is promoted by GDT Promotions as well as TGP Promotions, distributed by Showtime. One more time, 9 p.m., Saturday, January 7th, only on Showtime pay-per-view. Andrade, I want to ask you, man, moving up, what are your thoughts? What are you feeling? How you feeling?
I feel good. It's a new journey, looking to become a 3-divisional world champion. And so I'm here with, first of all, I want to thank Showtime, Stephen Espinola, for giving me the opportunity to be able to become a 3-time world division by stepping up to 168 pounds and showcasing my skill and talent here on Showtime on this beautiful card that you've been saying.
Damon Nicholson, man, ready to roll. We have seen you go out there and dish out punishment. We've seen you take punishment. What are your thoughts on this upcoming fight?
I really don't have a whole lot to say. I apologize. This is probably the biggest fight of my career, and so I'm gonna just keep it short. I look forward to seeing you all January 7th, and it's gonna be one hell of a fight.
Rashidi, Villa is on deck for you. You've been inactive. I know you're getting ready. You're eager to get back in that ring on a consistent basis. What does this mean to you to be with a new home and to get things started?
Yeah, like you said, I'm excited to be back, and I heard that I got a tough fighter, so I'm glad to come back, getting a tough fighter.
Okay. Boots, coming out of Philly, man. People running away from you, don't want to see you, don't necessarily give you the offers. What does fighting on this card mean to you and what you can do moving forward?
First I want to say thank Showtime, Mr. Espinoza, my team, my dad, family, but fighting on this card is everything. It's my first review, so it's a big moment for me. So Philly not too far around from Rose. The whole Philly gonna come down, the whole tri-state. I'm gonna have a big crowd down here. It's gonna be basically like fighting at home.
I-95 is a straight shot, as you mentioned. When you think about the proximity to Philadelphia, you think about some of the names that come out of Philly, big-time boxers. We can go down the list. Someone like B-Hop. What does it mean for you to be in that same conversation already?
It means a lot to me. To put Philly in my bank. You gotta be a certain type of fighter to be from Philly, and Philly fighters are dangerous, hungry, and we always find a way to win. That's me.
I got it. Demetrius, It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. How does it feel to move up in weight? Why did you move up in weight?
Yeah, I mean, 54, 160. I did my thing there. You don't get any younger, so can't make 160 anymore. So I want to move on into this new journey at 168 and make it happen.
Okay. Damon, you heard him. He said he's not getting younger. When you think about his inactivity, when you think about the opportunity, this came out of your own mouth. You said that this is going to be the biggest fight of your career. When you hear him talk about his age, is that something you're going to take advantage of? What are your thoughts?
That's something I have to take advantage of. He has me about 5 years, and he's seen a lot in those 5 years. So hey, but my youth, I got to bring that to the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't referring to my age, by the way, just letting that be known.
Yeah, you said it.
I was just saying, this is a phrase you'll be saying, you ain't getting no younger, you know what I mean? Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Tall, black, and handsome, man. I'm still young enough.
Okay, all right. Rashidi, you as well, man. You've had some issues that have kept you out of the ring on a consistent basis. How are you feeling about this situation coming up?
I just feel very excited, just happy to be back. Just ready to kick some ass.
Okay, all right. And Damon, I want to ask you this as well. You're from Laurel, Maryland. This is also a big deal for you to be fighting close to home. What do you think about the support that you're going to receive at Capital One Arena?
My home is 15 minutes away from here. The support that I'm going to receive is going to be drastic. I have family in DC, so it's going to be a packed house full of my fans and family. It's time to put on a show. It's time to really get my name in the books. This is my chance.
Okay, we want to go ahead and open it up to questions here on the floor to the assembled media.
Yes, this is Derek Vaughn from the Choptastic Mile of Baltimore. Gentlemen, fighting 168, we know who's the king of that 168 division, that's Canelo. Do you think having an explosive night come January 7th is going to give you that opportunity to possibly maybe get a chance at him?
I'm definitely going to push for it.
Yeah, I mean, Canelo's cool and all, but at the end of the day, nothing guarantees the Canelo fight. But sitting here fighting all the other opponents here at Showtime, that's Caleb Plant, that's David Benavides, that's Chavo, of course, as well. Those are the fights that we're looking for. But yeah, like I said, Canelo's cool, but those are the big fights that could be made here amongst each other.
All right, James Bell from the Boxing Source. This question is for Rashidi Ellis. Rashidi, given that you've had some time to kind of like wait until getting out there in the ring and kind of like going through what you went through before getting to this spot, like how is it to like be finally able to step in the ring on January 7th?
It's good. We get to stay active. 'Cause like you said, I've been fighting once a year, once every 2 years. So now I get to showcase my talent. But the more I'm active, the more you can see the best of Rashidi Ellis.
Damon, you had some health issues. How you doing, man? About a year or so ago, are you now 100% healthy? Please,
Yes, sir.
talking to Mike.
My apologies. Yes, sir. I'm now 100% healthy. So it's time to really go full-fledged on. But yes, sir. I'm down. Yes, 100%.
Hey, how you doing, Damon? Mike here from DCMikeTV.com.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Damon? Obviously, you fought a few months ago. You got a knockout victory. I want to say, I don't know if it was April or June. It was somewhere in August. I'm sorry, it was August. You got a knockout victory, and after that fight, you've been obviously, pushing for Benavides heavy. That fight wasn't able to come through. What's it like fighting a guy like Demetrius Andrade? How does he, how do you compare him to Benavides as far as stylistically, money?
This fight with Demetrius is honestly, if you're looking at it from a boxer-wise, this fight is bigger than 10 times bigger than Benavides or Caleb Plant or whatever. But if you look at it from a financial point of stance, of course, that fight will probably be a little bit bigger. you know, from the fans. But for me, you know, this fight is bigger than, it's like fighting Canelo, you know, so it's definitely big.
And one more, do you know if you're getting any TV time for this fight?
I damn sure hope so. Yes, pay-per-view.
Opening fight of the pay-per-view channel.
Okay, you heard that, opening fight of the pay-per-view, yes sir.
Yeah, this is Zane from Fight Hub TV. This question for Demetrius. How did you feel finally moving over and fighting on the Showtime pay-per-view?
Yeah, I fought Showtime long time ago when I fought Willie Nelson, and you know, we're running it back. I know Showtime's a great place to be. You know, I have my journey through the boxing careers and other networks, but we're here now to, you know, pretty much I'm writing my own chapter. So we, you know, everybody behind the scenes, and you know, like I said, Showtime is Stephen Espinosa give me an opportunity to come back here and, you know, put on the show and do what I do best.
Anybody else?
Question, excuse me, this is Jake Harcourt, Boxing News. It's for my man right there, D. I'm sorry, y'all. Just
Demetrius
Andre. I know your name, been watching for a long time. I apologize. My question for you, man, is do you feel though that at this particular point in your life that you're going to be able to make it all the way up as a championship fight against Canelo?
I don't know what you mean by that. I don't understand what you're saying by being all the way up. Like I mentioned earlier, besides Canelo, there's other great fights that can be made at 168 pounds. That's what I'm looking to do here. So yeah, I'm already in that position for that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This question's for Jerron. This is Warren Marshall from Pro and Fight Talk. You know, your last few fights, you've been outstanding on Showtime and everything else. People actually know who you are, and you're not just a fighter in this nation, but your name travels across the world. So now, do you feel that when it comes to championship fights that you should be or already have had that chance?
Most definitely, I feel like I should have been, you know, had my world title shot, and you know, I've been calling for the chance for like 2-3 years now, and like I said before, I've been ready, and they're not doing nothing but making it worse than themselves, but making me wait longer.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jerron, Mike here, DCMikeTV.com. You fought in DC a handful of times. I'm gonna say 2017, 2016, maybe 2015?
Like 3 or 4 times, yeah.
All right, how does it feel to fight back in DC again?
Like I said before, it feel great. You know, Philly not too far away. Philly only about 2 hours, 20-30 minutes away. So you know, it's gonna be like me fighting at home. It's gonna be a beautiful night. You know, explosive night. You know, and me looking for that knockout. And, you know, looking good doing it.
And obviously everybody wants you to fight the big names. Keith Thurman, you know, this guy, that guy. The guy you fighting, I can't pronounce his name, I'm not shooting a blank, but how does he, I think he's the #2 guy in the Ukraine, if I'm not mistaken. He's undefeated. How does he kind of, you know, compare against, I guess, your previous opponents?
Not gonna lie, I'm not too sure. You know, I'm pretty sure he's a great fighter. You know, he's from Ukraine, so you know they got that European style. So you know he probably gonna try to make it hard, but you know, like I said before, you know I'm looking to be victorious. You know, being smart, putting on a beautiful show, getting a knockout at the end of the night.
All right, thank you.
Corinne Chukassan is his name, #4 rank.
Who's got one? Who's gonna ask one?
Derek Vaughn, John Casamalo, Baltimore. This is for all 4 of you. What is it that you think edge that you have is going to give you the advantage come January 7th? All four of you, go one through all down the line.
I mean, just experience, you know, my amateur pedigree, you know, Olympics, just being in there with great fighters and watching great fighters. I think my IQ, of course, and just my talent and skill overall. But yeah, you know, that's what I feel like, and yeah, and Most High, of course, is on my side.
Same thing we say. My advantages is, having faith in God. Having faith in God. I'm talented, strong. I work hard, do everything I'm supposed to do. I'm always one step ahead of these guys. So that's another reason why. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, me, just my great boxing ability, my IQ, my speed. You can pick them apart.
For me, my advantage is number one, hard work always outweighs talent when talent doesn't work hard. And a few years ago, I worked so damn hard that I almost killed myself. So that's no question about me working hard or nothing like that, but it's about me working smarter. Working smarter, believing in myself, number one, believing in my team, and just going out there and do what I do best, and that's box.
Demond, right here. Are you in camp with Tank?
Huh?
Are you in the same camp with Tank?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every day?
No, not every day, not right now. Not right now, but we train, we basically doing the same thing.
All right, guys, thank you.
Okay.
Wrap it up and go to the fishing boat.
Yep, we're gonna pause for some photos.